Uh, he is so smart, has seen so much that he can make the complex so simple that it humbles you and embarrasses you. I was embarrassed yesterday listening to him. How smart he is. How simple it was. He went. What he? How, we went. He went. He went 4.5 hours with just with the coaches. Forget the clinic. Like he came in and met with our coaching staff, and 3.5 hours in, I was like, Coach, would you like a water, a cup of coffee? Would you like to use the restroom? Because I desperately had to use the restroom, you know. And he's like, I'm fine, Matt. I was like, yes, sir. Um, and just sitting there and just talking, right? And just his recall from things 15 years ago. And, you know, the only reason why we don't get through more information is because he's having to slow down to make sure you understand what he's saying. I mean, so you have this man who's a savant, right? Who's been a defensive coordinator. He's been a special teams coordinator. He's coached, you know, he could be an offensive coordinator. He's been a head coach twice. He's been a GM person. I mean, he's talking about football in a way that just like, I mean, illuminates things and makes things so simple that you're like, oh my goodness. And so it was an unbelievable experience to spend that amount of time with him. Just, you know, and I had a chance to coach against him at practice, so that affected a lot of what I did when I was at, you know, in Carolina and he was in New England. But having that time yesterday, you know, maybe if he was coaching right now, he wouldn't have been so open with us. You know, maybe he's like, I don't want to get this out there, but he did it, and he's a great friend and a really loyal man. You know, like, you know, I got fired. He and Andy Reid were two of the first people that called me. I was thinking about taking this job. He called me and was like, you know, hey, I really think Nebraska is a great place. I got the job. He sent me a bottle of Dom Perignon, you know, and said, hey, congratulations. I asked him to come speak at the clinic. He says yes. His son takes a defensive coordinator job for Washington in our conference, you know, and Jed Fish has worked for him, great friends. He still comes. So just an unbelievable loyal guy. But the amount of football we learned yesterday as a staff, for anybody that was listening, you know, sometimes you get around someone like that and you try to impress them, like tell them what you do. I looked at people, anytime one of our guys on our staff started, I was looked at them like, well, he doesn't care. He doesn't care what you do, what we do. He's teaching us. Let's just be really honest and open and listen. That's the same approach I've tried to take with Coach Solich, Coach Osborne, Coach Darlington. Just listen, learn, take what you can, build off of it.